Welcome back. This is EN116 Week 1 Presentation 3. The theme of this presentation is a very important one because many people find themselves suffering from speech anxiety. In fact, it's fair to say that everyone gets a little nervous before they give a speech, even if you wouldn't necessarily classify it as anxiety. Well, now that you know what this class will entail and how to complete your first assignment, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, what if I'm afraid to give a speech in front of an audience? I have to tell you, there's no easy answer to this question, but it will probably help you to know two things. Number one, most people hate giving speeches. And number two, nerves can be good for you when you give a speech. According to the most recent Gallup poll on the issue, public speaking is the number 2 fear in America. Number 4 is death. Number 1 is snakes. This means that more people are afraid of giving a speech than of dying. It may help you to know that our fear is very common. Most Americans suffer from a form of communication apprehension, meaning we have misgivings about some form of formal communication. While fear of public speaking is the most common form, it's certainly not the only one. Some people fear speaking in class, others have a fear of group communication, and still others fear speaking face-to-face. The secret is not to overcome your form of communication apprehension or public speaking anxiety. The secret is managing your anxiety to make it work for you. Picture this. You're up in front of the room. Your palms are sweaty. Your throat is dry. Your heart is racing. All eyes of the audience are upon you, and you take a deep breath to begin your introduction. As scary as this situation may sound, the blood you feel rushing in your ears and the tingle you have in your stomach might actually help your speech experience be more enjoyable. This is because 90% of your nerves aren't visible to your audience. That's right. Even though you feel nervous, you probably look cool as a cucumber. The beating heart and adrenaline rush you feel can help you speak with energy and enthusiasm, and your audience will never know that you actually want to bolt for the door. Even if you know that your nerves are hidden, you probably want to keep them under control. Well, you can manage your anxiety in a few specific ways. First of all, think of being a good speaker like being a good host. It's not about you. It's about the comfort of your guests, or in this case, your audience. Smile at your audience. Welcome them to your speech with engaging words and body language. Remember that if you are having fun, they will too. Second, make sure you are well prepared for your presentation. Many times we are more nervous because we feel unprepared. If you know that your speech is well written and well practiced, you can deliver it with the confidence it deserves. Another really common fear is that we're going to blank out and forget what we were talking about. Well, this happens more often than speakers care to remember, and it really isn't a big deal. Just take a moment to compose yourself. Glance at your keyword outline to refresh your memory. It's not a good idea to try to memorize your speech. Instead, you should be familiar with your main points and the flow of the speech, and you should speak from brief notes that are designed to keep your speech on track. If you choose a topic you care about, you'll find yourself looking forward to the speech you will be giving, as opposed to dreading it. It can really help you to use relaxation techniques like deep breathing and visualization to get in the mood for your speech. And it's really important for you to practice the speech standing up, out loud, and with your visual aid before you give it. Finally, the best piece of advice I can give you about managing your speech anxiety is to fake it till you make it. If you act confident long enough, you will be confident. Good luck and have a wonderful first week. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact your instructor. And be sure to take this week's presentation quiz.